6.
Finished up canning into the green, but it was still a good long pot that Mark took on.
It's a little risky playing for the black at this stage, but it would be really handy to get the black on its spot. But he might not be able to guarantee getting onto a red from the black, so let's just see the way he plays this. He may decide to play for the black here, he may decide to go out for the blue. If there was a red nearer the cushion, and it would have been easier just to roll the black in and get onto a red, he would have definitely played for the black, but from black to the next red is tough.
Yeah, I think he played for the pink there, Willie, and he just overhit it, but he's finished straight on the blue, because it looks as if the pink goes in the right corner, and maybe it would have respotted on the black spot. That was what his thinking was. The pink is available, as I thought, into the right corner, so he's concentrating on the blue at the moment. And if the pink spot is occupied, it will go on the black spot. So hit the wrong red there. He played to cannon the other one, and
18.
If he hits that red to the left there, full ball, he's got the one into the left corner.
With the black being where it was, I was a little surprised though. He didn't play the pink into the reds, because he'd have been very unlucky not to be on a red, and he would have definitely brought the pink further into play. Okay, it pots in one pocket now, but it's going to be tough to get onto a colour perfect. And if he plays for the black, the next red is tough.
He's come up short.
19.
I mentioned the pink would go in the right corner, which would tell you it would also pot in the left middle pocket, but has he gone far enough for it? I don't think so. And he's got a 49-point lead. Wouldn't be a bad idea to push even the blue safe. And that would make it really difficult.
Mark out at 19.
Well, at this moment in time, I mentioned the safety battle early on in this frame, where obviously if it was an all-out potting match, it would slightly favour Trump. So far, the safety has been the key point for me in this game. Okay, they're both missing the occasional one, but Alan's just getting that one extra chance each frame at the moment, which is making the difference.
One.
Tends to play a lot of shots right-handed, like Ronnie plays left, and look at this shot. I think he had half a glance at it.
Now, how's the pace? How's the kiss? I think he's just about okay, and we do know that the pink is available, so this is a good chance for a counter-attack in this frame. Well, he has played for the black because of the angle he had on the red. He's got to force this somewhat.
Yes, the only reason Mark Allen didn't play for the black on those couple of occasions is because that red nearest the black spot wasn't there. It's now a little bit easier to get onto a red, albeit not this time. He finished absolutely dead straight, so he'll be disappointed with the angle he left on that black after that red.
13.
He should have got a lot better on it. It was really careless not to leave an angle on the black. Yes, this was the red he played, and look, he had plenty of room to kind of make sure he didn't finish straight.
I honestly thought he could have screwed back on the other red and left an easy pink to the middle. But he wanted the black back on its spot. No.
Trump 13.
It's how a player sees it, but that's a good length again. You could do with knocking this one in. The white will go near the middle pocket if it doesn't cannon the red. It's cannoned the red, but he hasn't dropped on anything.
1.
Good pot though. Well, a cracking pot. It was always going to be difficult to avoid that cannon at that pace anyway.
Yes, it's a shame he knocked the red in baulk, because it would have been such an easy safety shot off probably the green or the blue back into baulk. Now he has to play a negative safety. He may leave himself or his opponent Chinese here, just try and make it awkward queuing. Hasn't done that, has just decided to bring the black into play. Now there is a red that's dead straight into the yellow pocket, and if he gets the white somewhere, I mean, just past the blue spot area, it might be worth taking this on. I don't think the outside red of the two will pot if he rolls it in. The key thing here is not to leave Judd a pot at length, because you'll know he'll go for it. And obviously the two reds that are closest together just above the black there, the left hand one of the two will obviously go in the corner, otherwise he'd already got down and knocked this long red in. Not too sure whether they can play the red just below the pink and just try and get in towards the green there. If the red in baulk is not available from where the green is, there's a little bit of mileage in playing that, and he might even sneak behind the green. But only the run-up, he's decided just to trickle up to this red. Oh, he has played behind the green now. So attacking shot this, he needs that blue to come to his rescue. That's pretty good. Well thought out.
He had to be absolutely perfect with that, because he would have left that red that's above the yellow. All covering each other there. They're all, or four of them are available into the opposite corner pocket. Now if he sends this red around the angles and plays it with a bit of topspin, the white should follow it through and maybe finish on the cushion behind the black. It's a tough shot to play, but there's not a lot of other options unless he comes off the cushion to knock the one near the yellow back up the table, but that's quite risky also.
Yes, it can make you look silly if you don't hit it full ball. This, the white can come right back up the table. Yeah, you see, that's the problem.
Well, he'd got the perfect angle if he plays it with a bit more pace. I think he just tried to judge it to knock the red on the side cushion, but the same shot with a bit more pace would have been, well, ideal.
Yeah, that shot hard would have been, wouldn't it? Because the red wouldn't have kissed the yellow. It would have gone right up near the pink and black spot. The white would have stayed in baulk. But Mark Allen is winning every safety battle at the moment. Can he take advantage? He has a very nice, healthy 35-point lead. I don't think he's on a colour, and he's not potted the red. So it's amazing sometimes, Dennis, you can play a bad shot and it can create an opening for yourself.
Yeah, it wasn't a gimme, I suppose, across the nap of the cloth there. And we've had quite a bout of tactical play, so that, you know, you just lose your rhythm slightly with regards potting, but what a chance for Judd Trump here.
If it was earlier on in the week, and if it wasn't for the fact he was 3-1 behind, you'd say it'd be a certainty here to clear up from here. But this is a bit different. You're playing in the final of a major championship. You're 3-1 behind. not playing at your best, your opponent's playing better. You've got to stamp your authority on the match, and this is a good chance to do just that. And this will hurt Mark Allen because he knows he should have won this frame.
$15.
Well, you can see where the key red is, the one near the cushion, and he's such an attacking player, Judd. It'll be interesting to see how he goes about moving that one. Always better to move the difficult
22.
red when potting a colour rather than trying to move it when you're potting a red.
23.
The pink will be the ball that he'll play on to get to the difficult red in a couple of shots' time. See, he could possibly pot this and take the risk and bring the other red into play.
29.
And he'd probably finish on pink or black, so key shot. No, I don't blame him for that, because he could have stuck on the cushion there. Now from a colour, as I say, better trying to move that red from a colour, which is what he's going to do. Wee bit unlucky.
$36.
Yes, just called it quarter ball. So it's key here, this shot. Must get an angle on it. If he's straight on the pink, he can run through with him being left-handed, but he's got the perfect angle on the black now to play exactly the same shot he did on the last occasion, and this time, hopefully, push it towards the middle. Well, he's refused to push it near the middle because he is left-handed.
44. $45.
So it's the green ball that's going to play the big part now in this frame. Well, it was going to be difficult to get on the yellow
52.
in such a way that he could move the green, but to move the green from that position was going to be virtually impossible. To stop nicely on the yellow. Well, he can only pot the yellow, he can't play to get on the green. So there's no value there whatsoever. But he's right back in this frame. 17 points in front.
Yes, the way the match has gone, I suggested earlier that Mark Allen would be so disappointed if he lost this game. He's controlled the game.
Well, he was up before he finished the shot there, Mark, so he felt that he didn't hit it as he intended.
We mentioned earlier on in commentary how Judd tends to hit balls hard. This time you'd expect him just to roll it in, but he likes to punch everything in. Very reluctant, isn't he, to play any sort of shot slowly. I mean, beautiful shot, lovely shot. A lot of players would have just rolled that in. He's very reluctant to play with topspin today for some reason.
$5.
Almost spoiled it there, but he's okay.
$9. $14.
Yeah, quite a tactical frame this, and a little exhibition shot. It's a great frame for Judd Trump to... Well, he's going to have a go at the black. I thought he was just going to put
20.
his cue down there. This black might go off the table here. Well, he's just tried to drop it in, which is quite unusual. But it was an important frame for Judd Trump. He didn't want to fall 3 behind. He certainly hasn't. He's closed the gap. It's 3.